Good morning, foggy morning today. It's early because we're heading today to Torres del Paine National Park and making a tour there. Yesterday we had a little bit of a in-between day because I had a food poisoning from a burger that I had in a burger place. Here's the other gentleman.
Good morning.
And we're waiting for the transport to take us to one of the wonders of the world.
UNESCO World Cultural Heritage.
So first up is the caves of Milodon, Milodon caves. Milodon actually is an animal that's extinct already. It's the it's something between armadillo and a bear. So that's actually the statue that's in the entrance of the village is a Milodon. We were wondering what that is, and now we know what that is. It's a Milodon, and it's a very, very big animal, 2 meters 50. Unfortunately, already died out. It's a very pretty animal. So let's see the caves. Here you can see a little extract of the animals that live or used to live here. The light ones are extinct and the dark ones still exist. 4 specimens that are gone. The caballo, which is a pre-father of horse. The macrachenia, this is a pre-father of a llama. And then here you have the tiger that's gone, and here is Milodon. This is the Milodon, and you can see the Milodon there in the nature, how big it is. So what's interesting here is that the stones are conglomerate. You can see that they are formed by little stones. The rock is formed by little stones, and this is a proof that this area used to be underwater thousands of years ago, maybe 150,000 years ago. And you can see how these rocks have been formed by little stones. Very surprising.
This cave is so gigantic. I've never seen such a big cave. Seen many caves around the world, but never something big like this. And there's only one more tourist next to us. Crazy.
It's dripping.
Yeah. The cave of the Milodon.
The cave of the Milodon. Formed by glaciers and then by waves.
Mix the cave.
Yes.
Yeah, and the animal, it was a mixture of a bear and
an armadillo. So you can see the glacier at the back is part of the 3rd biggest sweetwater reserve of the planet after Antarctica and Greenland. So the southern Patagonian ice field is a huge ice field. What do we have here?
So this is a kind of berries from the Cordillera de los Andes. This one is the murtilla. We made a liquor with that. And this one is the I forgot the name. Well, and I don't know if you want to try. That one is very tasty. And the other one.
It's not too sweet.
It's not too sweet. It's
really tasty.
Very fresh.
A little bit like rhubarb.
Oh, rhubarb.
And this one?
Maybe a little bit more sweet.
And this one is I forget the name.
Sweet.
My God, yes,
Can you eat
more
this?
sweet. Yeah, for sure.
Small sweet.
Sandro,
It's a combination of
¿cómo se
watermelon
llama
and
la
pear.
otra? La chaura.
La
So
chaura.
that one is chaura. Chaura,
You have to
¿Cómo
eat.
se llama?
chaura,
Shaura.
and murtilla.
So we are here at the entrance of the Torres del Paine National Park. Here you have to pay the entrance, 21,000 pesos. And if you decide to come back the 3 following days, you need to bring your passport and they put a stamp in your passport so you don't have to pay again. And you can also, in addition to hiking, you can do horseback riding here, which is of course a very nice setting for riding a horse. It's like old gauchos in the fields. This is the visitor center of Torres del Paine National Park, and it has this lovely little platform over the lake where you can see all these birds, and you have a nice view on the mountains.
And over there in the garden of the visitor centers is a cemetery for all the hikers who didn't really make it.
Really? So tell us about the fire.
So according to the information they had 2011 they had a huge fire, and if I remember right 11,000 hectares of park got burned, and only because a tourist wanted to cook or make hot water and he started a little fire.
A little fire.
A little fire turned into a very big fire. So now if you make a fire in a not authorized area, you have to pay up to 16,000 euros and you can go to jail for 3 years. If it causes a real park fire, then you go to jail for 5 years and the fine is even higher. So no fire in the park.
Here we are at the Lago Grey, Lake Grey, and at the back you can see the glacier Grey. There's some people hiking at the end, and the water is grey, where the name comes from, maybe. It's from the sediments from the glacier. Here we are at the Lake Peoe. Peoe Lake is toxic for fish, so there's not one fish in it. There's too much nitrates and sediments in it. And on this little island with the bridge is the first hotel that was ever built in the park. There's 3 hotels in this park, and this is one of them. And at the back you can see the massive mountain range, and you can see the French Valley with this glacier at the top. And sometimes you can hear the avalanches there, and they resonate in this valley quite impressively. So at Lake Peoe we are at 400 meters above sea level, and you can see fossils here from crustaceans. These are shrimps or clams that were living here in the ocean like 150,000 years ago. And here and there you can see these fossils.
So here we are at the big jump, also called the Salto Grande, and it's amazing to see how much water comes down here. It's only melting water from the glacier and actually from the hanging glaciers of the French glaciers, how they call it, and from the snow in the mountains. So very impressive.
So in front of us you can see the hanging glacier in that mountain. That's called the Hanging Glacier, and in between, in that valley, goes one of the hiking routes of the southern Patagonia. It's the W hike. Here we are at the Nordenskjöld viewpoint. The Nordenskjöld viewpoint gives a good view on the whole area, and you can see the Nordenskjöld lake here, and above the Nordenskjöld lake we have a good view on the cathedral, the 3 peaks that you can see there, which is the landmark of Patagonia actually. On the left you can see the Fortaleza, the 2 towers. But the big towers at the back, that's the cathedral. So this lake where we are now is a salty lake, and you can see some pink flamingos at the shores. They eat the plankton of that lake. There's no other living thing in that lake. And on the base of that mountain there are the walking tracks, the hiking tracks, W and O. And this year will be the first year that this park will be open in winter also. The 4 months of the winter, usually it was closed. And this year, first time they try to open it, so you can come and hike here also in the winter because there's less and less snow every year.
Hello, this is Paula.
I'm Paula. I'm the guide from Patagonia Planet. And yeah, it was very nice to meet you. I'm very lucky to be here with you guys and try to teach you a little bit more about this place in the end of the world, actually in the middle of nowhere. So we are very lucky for the weather, and I really enjoy this day with you guys.
Thank you very much. So
You're
when you come here, and Paula is actually local, she is from Puerto Natales. And when you come to Patagonia and you don't have much time, of course you can do the W and you can do the O hike, which takes you around, takes you 8 days. But if you don't have the time, like we, for example, you can do it almost all in a day.
That's it, full day.
And this is why we really can recommend Planet Patagonia, because they did it really well. So thank you very much, Paula.
You're very welcome, and well, visit us in winter season. We will be open.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Well,
first time open all year.
Yes.
Thank you, Paula.
Bye bye.
So, and I just wanted to add actually that all the tours we are doing and the visits we are doing and the hotels where we are staying, we are paying everything ourselves because we want to be neutral travel vloggers and want to get our own opinion and don't want to be paid by anyone, and we give an honest opinion about our experiences we do on our trips. So when you like this vlog, keep the thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching again. This was amazing day in Patagonia. Paula was just saying normally there's always wind, normally there's always 4 seasons in a day, and today we had pure sunshine, blue sky. It was just an amazing day. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.